Hey saints, TIs, children of the Most High. Boy, today has been Hazel. By the way, it's June 12th, 2018. It's about 4:30. Let's see, 4:31 in the afternoon. I had a video. It was awesome. I was like so excited. I got it up early. I got the first one up really early, and then I said I was going to come out with a second one, and I did. It took a couple hours to upload, and then they got me for a copyright strike, which I just found out about a couple hours ago, and I thought it had been up the whole time, for playing a song. I didn't even have all of it on there, but they get us for anything, don't they? A little bit of a Nickelback song. So I may still try to. Here we go again. Already got something. Anyway, for the last 2 hours, I have been trying to get on. They disabled my camera. They did something with the laptop. It froze up. Just all kinds of weird stuff. But I'm believing that this is going to get out there, and I know this is important because they have tried everything to block this. I've also got serious confirmation from Sis Karen from Sarah Forth Calling, and we've been knowing each other probably like almost a year and a half, I think. At least a year, maybe a year and a half. I know I was living on my boat, which was a year and a half ago. So anyway, long story short, we're getting back to back, like one thing after another that's confirmation that we're about to go up. Okay, my video earlier, again, is June 12, 2018. Oh, I want to let y'all know, red alert, today is Yom Kipper. Yeah. It is a Hebrew holiday. Then June 13th and 14th, tomorrow and the next day, is Rosh Chodesh and Tammuz. Then June 16th is Tammuz. Okay, and there's something going on with all that. I've been under a heavy attack today, all day. Okay, so this morning I woke up with a jump with the words at 2:55 a.m. I knew it was important because I hadn't been able to remember my dreams, maybe 1 or 2 dreams in the last 2 weeks. And normally I get a lot of revelation and prophecy through the dreams. They come to pass, by the way. But I hadn't been able to remember them. So I knew this was important. So I woke up and wrote down exactly what I was told. It was a voice. And the voice, which I know was the Lord, I'll read it again with my scribble of what I wrote this morning. The first wave is going to the beach. The second wave is going to the mountains. It could have been to my mountain, but I think it was to the mountains. All right? And I didn't think of tsunami at first. The first thing that struck me, which I know was the Lord's revelation, was we who are God's army, mounted patrol, regulators, the saints, whatever you want to call ourselves, the 144K, the golden children. We are going to be split up into a couple different groups. And I was thinking, well, does that mean we're not the first fruits? Wait till you hear this. I got major revelation on this. So maybe this is why I wasn't able to let that video stay up. Maybe they blocked it and the Lord allowed it because I got more revelation since trying to get back on. Now, they were sabotaging my camera and stuff. So I had to completely reboot my computer. Okay, so the wave is, the first goes to the beach. If you've been following me, and you may follow Sarah Forth Calling's channel as well, the beach is where we're called up and we are trained to come back down and battle the fallen. I've also been shown God's holy mountain, and inside of it is the secret place. That's where we get baptized, anointed with our superpowers. Wonder Woman! Yeah, and so that's immediately what came to mind. Is first we're going to go up to train, then we're going to go, at the beach, then we're going to go over and be anointed with superpowers. So I guess there's a little bit more training that has to be done, but God is getting all the last little bit of sin, anger, whatever out. And boy, I had to work on it today. I didn't really get angry, but I was getting frustrated because I could not get my camera to work. After the video was was shut down, clown. Okay, so then immediately after that, I went back to sleep. Then I had a dream, and all I remember was I was getting a tent. Somebody was either going to sell me a tent or I was going to buy the tent, and they said it was already paid for, something like that. Okay, that may be something different. Maybe it symbolizes going into the wilderness for training, right? Because we are God's army. That's why the military of this world hate us. And you military and you police out there that know what you're doing is evil and wrong, do something about it. Stand up to the powers that be. This life is fleeting, okay? The reason why we who know Jesus have joy when all these attacks are going on is because Jesus gives us love, joy, and peace. He is the way and the truth and the light, right? But y'all's team, the Satanists and the powers that be, the reptilian creatures that run this sick government, they're behind it, and they have no joy. They don't laugh. They're not joyful. They don't joke. They're not funny. If they do joke at something sick, they're laughing about, oh boy, here we go. They're laughing right now because they just put something on the screen. Hey, it's still going on. Okay, this is going to be all over the place. I hate to say it. It's not going to be as, it was structured earlier. I was so proud of myself, but now I just want to get whatever I can out before the end of this day. So I was shown, today is Rosh, let me say it right. I mean, not Rush, that's tomorrow. Rosh Kadesh is tomorrow and the 14th. Today is Yom Kipper. So there's something to that. Okay, so then I was shown the wave. And then I also thought, as the Lord does, there's a double meaning to that. It also could be a wave going over the beach. Could that be Sis Michelle was saying California, which I already have been shown California is going to be attacked. It already is being attacked, okay? We're going to be attacked from 4 sides. I've been shown California, Texas, possibly Florida, definitely up the East Coast. I have not been shown anything coming down, but that could be later. Or maybe it's going to come from Canada or something. I don't know. I've just been shown those 3, but I've been given the number 4 from 4 sides. The 4 angels holding back the 4 winds are about to be released. Okay, so again with the wave also symbolizes tsunami. So it's a 2-for-1, how God always does stuff that we could never come up with. And then I thought, am I supposed to leave? And I was wanting to go to the beach so bad, and I actually knew somebody that was leaving for Florida, and I was like, maybe I should just get up and go to Florida since I had that dream about the beach and wasn't warned like where exactly. And the Lord said, no, this is in the spiritual realm. You're going to the beach. That's why I like the beach so much, I guess. And I said, well, am I supposed to go, Lord? Are we going? And then I decided to get online and upload what I was shown, and my screensaver switched from the last time I was online last night. It was a picture of this. This is my screensaver. I don't know if y'all can see it. I've got really bad lighting in here. It's mountains. It's mountains, but what makes it weirder is when you click on it to sign in, right? This popped up. Get moving. Can't make this stuff up. It's freaking cool. Okay, so then I was thinking, okay, wave, and the Lord said, look up wave. Well, of course I know. I surfed and all that, and I lived on a boat, but not with a goat. You can eat it in a house. You can eat it with a mouse. You can eat it on a boat. Don't eat it with a goat. I am green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. I do not like them. I'm sorry. I got to focus because I want to get this out. I'm going to try to make this quick. Okay, so the Lord had me look up wave. You cannot make this up. Now, remember, I was shown, and Sis Karen from Sarah Forth calling, oh, gosh, you're looking swell. You smell an awful lot like flowers. Too bad I don't. Anyway. Stinks! No, I'm kidding. But she was also shown the same thing, and she had revelation about going up to the beach to train. I've also been shown going to a mountain. Okay? And the wave. The first fruits, right? And I'm thinking, well, does that mean we're second fruits if we go to the holy mountain? No, wait till you hear this. A wave offering. I typed in wave, meaning of wave in Hebrew. That's what I typed in. And this popped up. Wave offering. Parts of a peace offering. And what was yesterday with Donald Trump, with the peace treaty, right? A wave offering. Parts of a peace offering were so called because they were waved, come on, by the priests, hello, in token of a solemn special presentation to God. They then became property of the priest. The first fruits, a sheaf of barley, offered at Feast of Pentecost, and wheat and bread offering, the first fruits of the second harvest offered at Passover, were known as wave offerings. So they're both first fruits, but they're in two different increments. Is that not a trip? I've been being shown the scales as well. And I just did that. Oh boy. Please, Father, let me get this out in Yeshua's mighty name. Okay. Then Sis Karen and I have both been being shown thunder. I know y'all have been seeing my videos if you're following me about Beyond Thunderdome. We're living under the dome. Then I put out the video about the weather warfare. All this thunder and this weird lightning that I feel like is not from God. It's inside the dome that the fallen angels are doing. And Sis Karen was being shown thunder. I've been getting shown lightning. And right as I'm texting her this morning, giving her, what do you think about this, about the wave to the beach and the wave to the mountains? And she was like, yeah, she gets the same revelation. And right as I'm texting her, it starts thundering. It never did rain, just thunder, thunder outside. Matter of fact, I just heard it again a minute ago. And I got the air conditioner on and it's loud, so it was pretty loud for me to be able to hear that. Okay, so something's up with that. Also with the train, I had the dream about I had a ticket to go on a train. The first ticket, I was there in time, but I would have had to rush and run kind of. And I don't like being stressed out and doing that. And it was at 10:53 a.m. But the lady said, that's okay, I can go on that one still, or if I don't want to rush, I can go at the 1 p.m. The 1 p.m. one. So there was two different ones, but they were for the same mission. There it is, right there. The train that we're going to. Two different missions, but it's for the same cause, right? And we're all first fruits. So I'm believing that some of us are going to go to both of these. The beach and then the mountain. And it's funny because I love both. Just got back from living in the mountains, and then before that I was at the beach in Key West. I'm not kidding. I was up in the mountains in New Mexico. Now I'm back in New Orleans, in the pit, right? In the water, right? The pool. And then before that I was in Key West. Okay, so getting with the train. So I take my dog to parks and things, and I go to different ones, and sometimes I've even been sitting out just where, there's a strip of grass with like a bench, somewhere where she can run around. For the last 5-6 days, I think it actually started the day before the train dream, but I didn't put it together, and now I'm noticing it after my dream of the train, is that every time I sit down at a park, or like the riverfront the other day, or by the streetcar line, just wherever in the city, a train goes by right after I sit down. This is not common. There might be 2 trains a day that go by here. Not every single time I go out. Also, every time I go by a church, the church bells go off. And I was like, okay, well, it must be 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock or whatever. It's ringing, it doesn't matter what time it is, 3:15. 3:15 yesterday. I'm like, why is the church bell ringing? And it's right when I'm walking past. Something is up, man. God is showing us these things. Okay, so again, the Hebrew holiday is today, so that's another. The peace offering, the first fruits, means the wave. This is just, God can only come up with this stuff. We couldn't think of this on our own. And then I asked Father, what does he want me to tell his children, his elect, mounted patrol, God's foot soldiers, right? What does he want me to tell y'all for today? Without going into a bunch of other stuff I've been revealed today, I'll just say what I was led to. If I have it written down. Oh boy. Okay, yes. Well, at least I have it on the right page. I was led to Jeremiah 33:11. And there's the 3:11, which Sis Karen also has been getting. The voice of the joy and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride. Yeah, and there's the bridegroom and the bride. Yesterday I was shown that I'm invited to a celebration, the celebration of a lifetime. I've been shown being on a beach and watching a wedding. Yeah, that's where we're going, y'all. We're going. Okay, I'm going to skip around a little bit. Jump around, jump around, jump on, but get down. Sorry. I will cause to return the captivity of the land as the first. Okay? Oh boy, they just keep doing stuff. Saith the Lord. So the captivity that when we were locked in this Thunderdome, this matrix, right? The captivity is going to go away for us who've accepted Jesus, and we're going to be freed of this evil matrix. The fallen angels know it. That's why they're trying to keep us locked here. They're sucking our energy out. Don't let them steal your joy. Don't give in to anger. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I've got another story on that, but I'm trying to wrap this up. Okay, this is Jeremiah 33:13. In the cities of the mountains, there's God's holy mountain, in the cities of the valley, New Orleans pit, and the cities of the south, and in the land of Benjamin, and in places about Jerusalem, and in the cities of Judah, shall the flocks pass again under the hands of him that telleth them, saith the Lord. I told y'all we've done this before. We've had this mission before. They wiped our memory out, but it's coming back. That's what an awakening is. That you're slowly being shown things that we've come here to do. We are angels unaware, TIs, if you don't know who you are yet. But you have to turn to Jesus, and he will start revealing what's going on. Okay, Jeremiah 33:15. In those days and at that time, I will cause the branch of righteousness to grow up into David, and he shall execute judgment and righteousness in the land. That's us. I told y'all we're gonna judge the fallen angels. That's why they hate us and have blocked us and sabotaged and stalked us and set us up for false crimes and everything else that they've done under the sun. Really, under the sun. In Thunderdome. Since I was born, I know for a fact, for me, and most of y'all too that have been guided my channel, that are stalkers. And you stalkers, you corrupt military, government, FBI, CIA, fallen angels, I know who you are, a lot of y'all. I know. I feel y'all's spirit. The police, y'all that know something is not right and this is wrong what you're doing, repent. Repent and ask Jesus into your heart and go against the system. Speak up for what's right. You took an oath to protect and serve. It doesn't mean to protect and serve the elite, the 1%. They hate your guts. They're going to wipe you out too. And then you're going to be in the fiery pit forever and ever. Our spirit does not die. Our fleshly body dies, but our spirit lives on. So you got to think about military and cops that know this is wrong, the satanic system. This is what Hitler did. It's a silent persecution, just like they did to the Jews, just like they're doing with the FEMA barges right now. These people are never being seen again. They're shuttling them off and they're killing them. This is what they're doing, or they're putting them in FEMA concentration camps. Consecration, right? Anyway, yeah. Please repent, military and cops. We need you on our side. Not all of y'all are evil. But most of y'all have been given over to strong delusion because you got into it for pride or power or whatever. The good ones, most of those have been already taken out of there. Again, I got to focus. I got to get this out. All right. In those days shall Judah be saved, and Jerusalem shall dwell safely. Okay? For thus saith the Lord, David shall never want a man to sit upon the throne of the house of Israel. All right, so basically what the Lord's saying is we're going to be going up, and there's not going to be any more evil. We're not going to have to see all this nasty, perverted, nasty sex and all this sick, the transvestite movement, and just everything that's abomination to the Lord. All the murders, all the child and poor animals, and even the adults, the poor adults that are being sacrificed. And it's from these evil creature things, these humanoids, these freaking, the slee stack. That's what they remind me of. Y'all are over about 40, you probably remember, it was the Land of the Lost, the original. There's one that came out with Will Ferrell. But this was Land of the Lost, and I used to love it. It was one of my favorite little cartoons. It had real people in it. And there were these weird looking creatures that tried to get the people that were thrown 1,000 feet below to the land of the lost. Yeah, 1,000 feet below into the pit. Hello, they're telling us right there. Way back, this thing came out 35, 40 years ago. I was a little kid when this came out. But the funniest thing, y'all hear that? Their stuff's popping up, so I'm gonna try to hurry. Wrap it up. The one slee stack looking creature that was actually the somewhat good one, his name was Enoch. The book of Enoch, they tell us this right in our face. And they look like reptilians. This is just wild, y'all. Anyway, they hate everyone except, actually, I'm sure they hate each other too. Because they're reptilians. Hello! You need to repent, you who are workers of iniquity and gang stalkers. It's about to get really bad on this earth. Okay, now I'm going to show y'all. And I can only just show a little bit of it. The Lord is wanting me to tell y'all to get out there as if it was your last day, because it might be. We're not guaranteed another breath. So if you haven't accepted Jesus, I would suggest to do that immediately. I can only show just a second of this because they got me for copyright before, but just listen to just a few of the words. He said each day's a gift and not a given right. Leave no stone unturned, leave your fears behind, and try to take the path less traveled by. Okay? It is, my best friend told me some great advice, okay? He said, today's a gift and not guaranteed, something like that. And basically that's what the Lord's been showing me, is get out there while you still can. This world is not to go your 9-to-5 job just so you can get money, so you can get more things, so you can work harder, so you can buy more things. So you can get more money, so you can buy more things, so you can work harder. Just like that old, it was an old commercial about doing drugs or something. Is your brain on drugs? But, yeah, that's what just popped into my head about, they're in a circle. They're like a rat in a cage, those who have not given their life to Jesus yet. And then what happens? After you worked all those years, you watch your kids, they've grown up, and you didn't get to hang out with them. You're all stressed out all the time. Hurry up, beep, beep, I gotta get to work, gotta get to work. So the government, the corrupt freaking reptilian creature, fallen angel things, hideous, I tell you they are, can take half of it. And then nothing's guaranteed. They're gonna steal your pension too, just like they're already doing. Who knows? The tsunami might take you out, and then what? And you did all that for what? To help the reptilian creatures? No. This world is a gift from the Lord. You're supposed to go out and help others, spread joy, and there's lots and lots of people that are hurting. We need to be a light. Saints, TIs, shine your light. Is your lamp filled with oil? Oh, there's no oil in there. It's too late. The door shuts, and you're stuck with the creatures. Do you want that? I don't. So let's get out there, okay? We are God's foot soldiers. We must go spread the truth. Okay? I want to show some more of that video, but I'll get a copyright. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. I just want to let y'all know, I hope you who've been called to my team, or you know you're on my team, called to my channel, I mean. You know you're on my team, we're on the same team. Jesus, Team Jesus. The Regulators, mount up. If y'all hadn't seen that movie, see it. It's an old movie. It's called Young Guns with Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, a bunch of other ones. Yeah, that's why I always say that the Lord told me I'm foreman. And the name of the group is the Regulators. We're going to get to ride horses alongside of Jesus, among many other things. Many other things. But the main one is, bam, pow, snap. We're going to battle the fallen angels. But I hope y'all like the beach, because that's where we're about to roll out. We're going to the beach! To the beach! Regulators!